Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm here today with some very unfortunate news. So first thing you need to do is check to make sure you have your BTS tickets, because Ticketmaster has actually canceled quite a lot of tickets and will be re-releasing these tickets back out to the public for sale towards the end of the month. So go online into your Ticketmaster account and just take the extra 10 seconds to see whether your tickets are still there. They were primarily targeting people who purchased their tickets through reseller websites, but I have heard of some people who did have pre-sale did get their tickets removed. So do that check first. And according to Ticketmaster's announcement, it says that any fans will be able to set up to request tickets between April 13th and 14th. After submitting a request, your credit card will automatically be charged and you will get an email from Ticketmaster for further instructions. Be on the lookout for another post on April 13th with additional details. Yeah, so if your tickets were removed, first of all, I'm so sorry. And second of all, do not give up. Please, 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 please. Go and at least attempt to fight for your tickets for Ticketmaster. Call the hotline, chat with the representatives. Just try your best, before they actually go out into the open market. From what I understand, and I may just insert the entire video that I saw floating around social media explaining the process of Ariana Grande and how this happened before.
BTS is working with Ticketmaster to release a limited number of tickets for the US and Canada shows. If you follow my private account, you actually saw me do this for Ariana tickets. And yes, I did get my Eternal Sunshine tickets. So let's talk about how this is going to work for BTS. Now, I can only give you what I know from my experience doing this with Ariana Grande tickets. Will it be the exact same? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. But I can only tell you what I experienced with this process, okay? So to give you a little bit of a better idea of what this is going to be like. So off bat, what's different right now, and they might announce one later, but Ariana actually had a Ticketmaster ticket request. She had two different ones. Ticketmaster, where people would just sign up on there. And then if you were subscribed to her Weverse or whatever, she had a special one for Weverse as well. She had two going on at the same time. I don't know if BTS is going to do the same thing. Right now, they've only announced Ticketmaster. So on the 13th, what I'm assuming is going to happen, because this happened before, is that they are going to drop a link. Ticketmaster anyways. And it's going to be a link to the ticket request website. On there, you are going to sign up to get tickets. Or to be considered to get tickets, right? With Ariana, there were two steps, right? So the first one is you sign up, I want to be considered to get tickets, right? The first round, they could pick you, but it doesn't mean you'll get tickets, okay? Walk with me here. It means, okay, you're going to be in the pool of people that we consider to get tickets, right? So you have to pass the first round, basically. And it's all luck, guys. There's no, trick or anything you can do, fast internet, nothing like that. And in that first round, I think the way they're doing it as well is, you're going to pick the cities and the dates that you want to attend. And they're going to be different prices, too. So, maybe the cheapest price is going to be, $70, and that's going to be nosebleeds. Now keep in mind, you don't get to exactly pick exactly where you're sitting. You only get this kind of general range, right? There's going to be obviously way more nosebleed tickets than there are going to be 100 level, 200 level floor. There even is any at that. Just because you pick a certain amount, a price range or a seating range, it doesn't mean you're going to get all of those. I think you can only get 2 tickets. Choose everything. Choose everything. It doesn't mean you're going to get everything. Just choose everything. It will give you the best chance to get tickets if you don't really care about the price, Because to be honest, you're actually not going to know the exact price that they're going to charge you if you do get the tickets. Walk with me here. It's a little bit confusing, I know. Again, you pick the cheapest tickets, $70, and you pick everything, right? And so you also pick the most expensive tickets, maybe 400 something. And okay, let's say you pass both rounds and you get picked to get tickets. You have to be ready to pay whatever amount between the lowest and the highest that you chose. Does that make sense? I hope so. If you picked $70 and then the highest ticket was $500, you have to be prepared to pay up to $500. I'm not going to tell you exactly which tickets you get until they charge you. Okay, but honestly, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Round 2. If you get chosen the first time and you make it to round two is when they're going to start charging people's cards. Again, you don't get to pick exactly where you're sitting. You just get charged and they give you tickets. You could get charged $70 and sit in the nosebleeds. You could get charged $500 and you're in the 100 section. Nobody knows. You don't really get to choose. You just have to be prepared, right? Now, you may see a bunch of people in the morning time, like, oh, they charged my card, like, I'm getting tickets, I got these tickets. You're like, oh, where the heck is my tickets? Like, am I not getting tickets today? What happens is that some people, their card is not ready. They're not prepared to pay up to whatever certain amount that they chose. Let's say they chose everything, but they could only really afford up to like $200, but they get charged $500 tickets. They're going to decline. They're not going to give you another chance. At least I don't think so. Maybe they might give you one, too. I don't know because my card didn't decline. Anyways. Okay, maybe that person's card declines. Okay, next person then. That next person could be you. So when I'm telling you, like, you have to be ready, you have to be ready to get charged whatever amount that you chose, like the price range that you chose. Don't worry, like, as it's happening, we'll walk through it, but still, like, just so you kind of have an idea of what's to come. And again, you don't know what time they're going to charge you. You don't know exactly how much they're going to charge you. You just know it's going to be between this amount and this amount. You don't know exactly where you're going to sit, but you will be in the building if you get charged. Then they'll send you an email like, you're in, you got your tickets. But yeah, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, like, this is another opportunity to get them at face value. And I think this is their way of also trying to fight back against the resellers. I'm pretty sure they're canceling a bunch of resellers' tickets and doing this. When they do drop the link on the 13th, there is going to be like a wait time to get into there. For me, when I went to Ariana, it was like 40 minutes wait. For BTS, it might be like maybe a little bit more than an hour, but it's okay. Like, whatever time you enter the queue doesn't affect anything. Like, that's just to sign up to be considered to get tickets. That's all. Anyways, you can ask questions and I will try my best to answer. Again, all I know is from what happened with Ariana, but that's all I can really speak to.
I'm just gonna insert the TikTok that's like better explains the process, but it's not gonna be like it's not gonna show up in the same way that we saw before. It's pretty much going to be like, hey, these are the available price ranges and this is what you'll be submitting for, and once tickets become available, you're in. They're gonna charge your card that's automatically on file, and you'll just get basically kind of assigned a seat in like a general area. So yeah, I know this is really frustrating. I know why Ticketmaster's doing this, and it's because the resale prices have gotten actually ridiculous if you have been watching them on other sites. So I think this is their way of trying to crack down on scalpers and to avoid any issues. If your tickets were removed, please try to get in contact with the person who you purchased them from, and continue to argue with them until they give you back your money, because now you no longer have the tickets. And yeah, I personally just find this like highly unfair to be doing this so late in the process. I think this would have made more sense if Ticketmaster would have done this. I don't know, maybe like a week or two after the tickets were all sold, not 2 weeks before the first show. Because since any fan can go in and get it, it could basically be the same situation that they ended up in before. It's not like they're gonna do, army membership checks and this and that and this. Like, it's probably just going to be like hey, like, these were the ones that we have available, like, go. So, not really seeing what the point of this is, besides just to like stress people out, and maybe there's a percentage that higher fans can get it, but who knows.
I'm coming back just to like further explain what I mean by I don't really see what the point is because since they're not doing any sort of checks, and they said any fan, emphasis on the any, so no verified fan, pre-sale, no nothing. I don't see from the scalper's perspective why they wouldn't just go in and repurchase tickets again, to then put back out for the same over exorbitant price that they did the first time. So I really hope Ticketmaster has some sort of algorithms behind the scenes or checks or does like some sort of audits to make sure that those accounts are not able to go in for this limited drop that they're doing on the 13th and the 14th. But as of right now, we have so little details, there's no confirmation, but I just hope that they did take some steps, because you pretty much cancel people who went on the market to go find something else. These are real armies now that actually there's still real armies that have legitimate tickets that did purchase them from a resale site that are now basically messed up and have to go back in again and attempt to do this all over again. And we don't even know whether every last army who did this will be able to get back their money from the original reseller. So it's definitely a tricky situation, and I just hope that Ticketmaster is doing what is in the best interest of the fans, and I just don't know, but I'll keep y'all updated.
As I hear more information, I'll continue to drop updates, but this was just a quick little video just informing y'all, and you know, hopefully things work out and we all get a chance to see them this summer. Okay, bye.